Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Maite and I review perfumes and all things that smell good. Today I bring to you my top 10 spring fragrances. The weather's changing, except here in Florida. It's always hot, so I can probably wear these all year round. But if you live somewhere where there's distinct seasons and your weather is changing from colder to warmer, then these fragrances are probably going to be just for you. You're probably going to be craving them at this point. And yeah, it's my top 10 spring scents. Stay tuned till the end because I do throw in a bonus fragrance that you won't want to miss. If you are new here, please subscribe to my channel, hit the thumbs up, and turn on the notifications to get notified when I put out a new video. I am dropping videos every Monday at 4 o'clock. The first one I have is Acqua di Gioia, and I don't know if that's how you say it, but I think so. It is the women's version of Acqua di Gio. This one's Gioia. So this one is very aquatic, very fresh, juicy. It smells like a vacation in the Mediterranean. There's citrus, there's florals in here, there's woody notes, but it's just all about that very juicy, mouth-watering, kind of aquatic vibe that it has. It's perfect for very hot months, as well as the spring. But yeah, and it lasts all day. The performance is very good on this one. It always surprises me how long it lasts. I haven't been reaching for this one as often just because I've been on a kind of warm and cozy kick. I've been reaching more for my like very rich, earthy kind of scents, but this one's always fun, just fun to wear. The notes on Acqua di Gioia are mint, lemon, aquatic jasmine, dewy peony, pink pepper, cedar, yellow sugar, and labdanum. Yes, it is very sweet. It does lean much more feminine, but I think it's very beautiful for just warmer months. So if you love kind of aquatic, sweet, fresh scents, then that's probably my only aquatic, I think, because I don't really like aquatic scents too much. I don't really grab for them often, but that is actually a very good one. The next fragrance for spring is Viktor & Rolf's Flower Bomb. Now, I also haven't been reaching for this one often just because I wore it as my signature scent for many years. It was my wedding day scent 6 years ago. And yeah, I wore it for a very long time, at least 4 years. This is pretty much all I wore. So again, you know, I've just been reaching for other things, but it is probably one of the prettiest florals that I have smelled. It is very feminine. Yeah, it just makes you feel like put together and beautiful. It's almost like creamy, there's a little bit of powder that I detect, but yeah, it's like almost like a milky vibe. And packaging on this is so beautiful. It's beautiful on your vanity. There's a little rose here. This is my second bottle. I don't know if I'll repurchase once this one runs out. We'll see how long it takes me to get through this. My other bottle, it took me 4 years to get through, so we'll see. My next fragrance for the spring is Valentino's Donna Aqua. This is the flanker to Donna. It's the aquatic version. So I lied when I said that Acqua di Gio is my only aquatic. This one also is aquatic, but it's not like a sea ocean aquatic. It's more like fruity, juicy, like, yeah, just like fruits in water, that kind of aquatic. So it's not like the ocean. It's just very juicy, sparkly. This one, yeah, it's really beautiful. It sparkles. There's sandalwood in here, so the dry down is very smooth. But I love how bright and fresh the opening is, and it's perfect for the warmer months, and also a very beautiful bottle to put on your vanity. On Valentino Donna Aqua are pear, almond, jasmine, frangipani, hawthorn, and sandalwood. So yeah, there is kind of like a woody, very smooth base. And I think the almond is what makes it really, really special as well. It just gives it just this like sweetness. God, and also another feminine one. I swear I have some more unisex down the line, so keep on watching. I do have more masculine unisex fragrances further down the list. Another beautiful, beautiful perfume bottle. I mean, seriously stunning. The gradient from yellow to pink, or you know, just it looks like spring and summer, I think, in a bottle. This one's Angel Eau Croisière, the EDT. It very, very juicy mango note. It really, really smells like a Hawaiian vacation. Yeah, it's strong, very, very strong. And I've smelled, this is the 2019 edition. They came out with a 2021, which is more of a blue bottle, and I think it has like a milky fig note. I did smell that one, and I don't think it's as special as this one. So if you can get your hands on this 2019 edition, then I would definitely check it out. The Angel Eau Croisière EDT. This one's inspired, it says, by summer cruises and fruity cocktails. So you can just imagine how delicious it is. It's definitely a gourmand. The notes are mango, grapefruit, blackcurrant sorbet, patchouli, and praline. So yes, again, sweet, feminine, and delicious. The last more feminine perfume on my list is Mon Guerlain Floral. This is a much brighter, kind of a little bit lighter version, but not light that it doesn't last as long. It's just, I think the original is a little bit heavier and denser than this one. This one has added floral notes. The notes on Mon Guerlain are the Carla Lavender that's in the original. It also has the Sambac Jasmine, just in higher concentrations. And then they add floral notes of peony and a molecule called Paradisone, which I'm guessing is just a floral molecule. And then the base has vanilla and woody notes. So yeah, very beautiful, very feminine, brighter and fresher than the original. So I think it's better suited for the warmer weather. The next one on my list, and we're moving into the more unisex, sometimes leaning a little bit more masculine scents. This one is Guerlain L'Homme Ideal Cologne. It is a freshie. It's probably my favorite freshie. I do have to spray the hell out of this one. I sprayed about 30 times just because I want it to last, and freshies don't usually last on my skin. I tend to eat fragrances. So but this one I really love how just like bright and citrusy, but also there's like a creaminess to it from the almond, and then there's vetiver in the base. So it's really, really special. They're getting harder to find because I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, they are discontinued. So if you do run into one, I would definitely snatch it up. The notes on L'Homme Ideal Cologne are orange, bergamot, pink pepper, and grapefruit. And then there's fresh almonds and neroli, musk, and vetiver. So yes, very beautiful composition. It's bright and citrusy. It's a freshie, but then it also has the musk and vetiver in the base that gives it some body and just kind of depth to it. So yeah, very, very delicious. Very good. So the bottle is really beautiful as well. Very well made. Heavy cap, and yeah, it's not too masculine. I think it's still pretty chic. Yeah, love it. My next springtime scent, and I haven't been numbering them, I'm sorry about that. This one's number 7. This is Cartier Eau de Cartier, the concentrate version. So the original one of this didn't last on my skin at all. It kind of just went away. I sprayed it on and it went away. So I swapped it out for the concentrate, and I'm glad that I did. The yuzu note in this one is so, so nice and just different. The citrus in this is bright and fresh, but a little bit bitter from that yuzu. So it does have yeah, just a little bit of a bitterness, but still very fresh. So it's a kind of different take on your normal kind of citrus freshy, and it is woody. So there's some depth there as well. This one lasts a lot longer than the original on me. So if you are going to get this one, I would recommend the concentrate. I don't know if you can see that. It says concentrate version. And then the way this kind of sprays is you twist this up to lock it and you twist it down and it sprays. So that's pretty cool. I like the bottle. I think it's cool. A little bit more masculine, but I think it's perfectly unisex as well. The notes on Eau Cartier are coriander, yuzu, violet leaf, lavender, cedar, patchouli, and white amber. So yeah, there is a little bit of a sweetness to it, but it's not overly sweet. It's more so about the patchouli and the yuzu, I think. So beautiful, beautiful. Another great springtime scent. Next one on my list is probably the most unique. It's Chris Rusak's Timber. It also has a yuzu note, but this one's very, very dry, very woody, very bitter. No sweetness at all to my nose. It's just unapologetically yuzu. It's the rind of the citrus. So yeah, there's a lot of bitterness to it, but I think it's still very invigorating and fresh. And if you like woody scents, like just straight woody scents, I definitely recommend checking this one out. I think it is a little bit more masculine, but still unisex, just because it's a citrus scent. I think a lot of citrus scents are pretty unisex. And yeah, the bottle is beautiful. It has this very cool cap. I think it's probably one of my favorite bottles to hold. It's just like a nice size. And then Chris always signs the bottom, which is pretty cool. I would recommend going on Chris's website. I love how he describes his fragrances. He says Timber exists on the sharper, harder edges of the woody citrus genre. There's fresh yuzu, pithy mandarin, myrrh, Vietnamese oud, petitgrain, galbanum, cedar, and then a zippy dry minerality. So yeah, very different, unique. If you want something that stands out from the other citruses, then I would recommend Chris Rusak Timber. Norola, probably one of the most beautiful neroli fragrances I have smelled. It's woody and citrusy and invigorating and bright, and again, perfect for warmer months. It's all about that neroli. I do have the original formulation. She has changed the type of neroli that she uses. The only difference to my nose is the new version has a little bit more of a soapy opening, but still very beautiful. They dry down the same. And yeah, if you love neroli, I would definitely check this one out. The notes on Norola are wild orange, Egyptian neroli, bergamot, petitgrain, Leticia cubeba, verbena, cardamom, tarragon, Moroccan orange blossom absolute, tonka bean absolute, myrrh, and botanical musk. So yes, musky base, but a woody neroli scent, and very bright, and just, yeah, it's kind of like an uplifting scent, wake up your senses kind of scent. And at number 10, Elie Saab Essence No. 6 Vetiver. Beautiful juice and bottle. The perfumer on this whole collection is Francis Kurkdjian, the man who is responsible for Baccarat Rouge. And yeah, I have the amber and this one in full bottles. I also have little minis of the oud and the rose. They're all beautiful. You can mix them because they're not single note. They do have other notes, but they do blend beautifully together. So one of my favorite vetiver fragrances. It's clean, it's fresh, it's green, almost barbershop. There is a brightness to it, but there's also a lot of depth. Yeah, just really nice. I definitely recommend this for a man as well. But if you love vetiver, then this one's can definitely be unisex. The notes on Essence No. 6 Vetiver are Haitian vetiver, Java vetiver oil, Calabrian bergamot, grapefruit, papyrus, and cloves. So yeah, clean, fresh, very nice. very long lasting as well. It's just really, really good for warmer months, but I also can wear it in the cooler months. I just think it would shine kind of in the hotter weather when, you know, your skin warms up, and just, yeah, I just really think it's gonna like bounce off your skin beautifully. I'm throwing in a bonus because I can't leave this one out. This one's Terre d'Hermès, the Pure Parfum, and it is the most brilliant combination of a fresh citrus and a warm and cozy scent. It is fresh and bright, but it's also very rich and deep and earthy. It's probably best in cooler weather, but you can absolutely wear it when it warms up. If this one's too heavy, they also have an EDT version, which is just as beautiful. It's just a little bit brighter and fresher. But yeah, I really, really love this, especially on a man. Terre d'Hermès Parfum is classified as a woody chypre. The notes are grapefruit, orange, flint, which is a stone I learned, woodsy notes, which I believe there's vetiver in here. There has to be, just because there's like this so much richness to it, and I can just smell the vetiver in it. Oak moss, benzoin, and then on Hermès's actual site, there's a note called shiso, which I learned was a plant, so it does give this like greenness to it. But yeah, gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Terre d'Hermès. Thank you guys so much for watching my top 10 spring fragrances. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and comment down below what your favorite springtime fragrances are. Have a beautiful week. Mwah.